Welcome to uBook channel. Read and listen to the greatest stories that mankind has ever told. From Iliad to COVID terror, and other famous classics. Enjoy the best world literatures throughout history.
COVID terror. Copyright 2021 by Gerry de Cadiz. All rights reserved. A unified Al-Qaeda and Islamic State took advantage of the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic in reinvigorating its jihadist cause for dominance and the re-establishment of a caliphate.
COVID terror. Epilogue.
Masjid al-Haram, Mecca, Saudi Arabia. 3 days later, the Great Mosque of Mecca has been a site of pilgrimage in the Hajj, which every Muslim must do at least once in their lives, if able. Surrounding the Kaaba in the Makkah province of Saudi Arabia, the masjid is also the main phase for the Umrah, the lesser pilgrimage that can be undertaken any time of the year. Having prevented the Khalifa's Operation Zulfikar from igniting a catastrophic U.S. military retribution against Muslim communities, similar to what happened after the 9/11 attacks, the man known as Jibril ibn Ali was given a favor by the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia, Mohammed bin Salman bin Abdulaziz Al Saud, to perform an Umrah to the Kaaba, despite the government ban on pilgrimages, due to the COVID-19 pandemic. All alone, Jibril solemnly performed his pilgrimage rituals, in accordance to the Sharia. He first assumed ihram, a state of purification achieved by completion of cleansing rituals, wearing the prescribed attire, and abstaining from certain actions. The next ritual was circumambulating the Kaaba within the mosque, known as tawaf. Among male Muslims, the first 3 circuits should be done in a hurried pace, while the other 4 rounds can be in a leisurely pace. The act of circling demonstrates his worship of the one God, and as he moves around the Kaaba, supplicating to Allah, glorified is He. The final ritual was a sa'i between Safa and Marwa, in the Masjid al-Haram, which is a walk to commemorate Hagar's search for water for her son, and God's mercy in answering prayers. Inside the Kaaba, right after his Maghrib, a Muslim sunset prayer, he took out the Zulfikar sword. He wanted to reconsecrate the sword whose owner, Ali ibn Abi Talib, was born on September 15, 601 within this very sacred precinct. Jibril got his name from Imam Ali, a pious Muslim, a devotee to the cause of Islam, and a just ruler in accordance with the Quran and the Sunnah. For now, jihad ceased for a time being. Although it can be expected that another emir will come forward to wreak havoc to the fragile peace among Muslims and other members in the family of nations, but at least, the one Muslim organization could be a counterforce to any jihadist and fundamentalists' adventurism. He will do what Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, originally ordained, to let people submit to the will of Allah, glorified is He, in an Ummat al-Islam, characterized by peace and interfaith tolerance. He pledged to empower the Muslim communities, who were discriminated in the world, because of Al-Qaeda and Islamic State terrorist acts. Earlier, he was able to secure the support of secular Islamic organizations. The plan for UN recognition is still true, but this time, the caliphate would be more on humanitarian support to displaced communities, and not the disruption of geopolitical structures. Almost all sovereign powers in the Organization of Islamic Cooperation agreed to this plan, as they saw it also as a way to end the millennial-old discriminations and harassments of Muslims throughout the world. The COVID-19 cases continued to surge in many countries, reaching as many as nearly 50 million halfway through the year, and fatalities of more than 1 million, mostly from the United States, India, and Brazil. Among the top priority projects is the vaccination of the Muslim population with Sinovac. The new president CEO of Al-Hassani Industries, Miss Catherine Mendiola or Hot Ice, was very generous in providing the funds and logistics for the vaccine to the poor and underprivileged Ummah. Dr. Guinevere Del Pilar accompanied Jibrail to the Middle East. The lead scientist of AI Med Laboratory agreed to supervise the COVID-19 immunization program, in coordination with the World Health Organization. Because of the resources involved in the formulation of the vaccine, Gwen found it intriguing that Sinovac has become an Islamic cure to the virus, formulated by Islamic technologies, and funded by a would-be caliph. The dust of war settled at the Khalifa mansion, the Hoover Dam, and at Zulfikar Resort. But the struggle is far from over. The fight for Muslim hegemony will continue. For Sean Gabriel Fitzgerald, a former U.S. Army Ranger Delta Force operator, currently CIA agent Merckx and UN University professor, he will continue to serve as Mullah Jibrail ibn Ali among fellow Muslims. Raising the magnificent Du al-Fikr, he proclaimed in a powerful voice, inside the most sacred site of Islam. Allahu Akbar.
Thank you for watching. Write in the comments section for your request as to what book, usually from Project Gutenberg, you want us to feature in U-Book channel.
Click like to boost the rating of U-Book channel, make a comment for us for the improvement of our services, and share this video to your friends, with the copyright intact. Please click subscribe, and hit the bell button to be notified of new uploads from U-Book channel.